So the why of why, Karen? Your kids are off. You and Daniel have great times ahead. Why are you doing this now? That's the other question I get. And the answer is pretty simple, and it's about kind of what drives me. Many years ago, when after 8 years I had been working for Booz Allen, I was a senior associate. I'd been on the fast track with them. I had worked for both commercial and government clients. And I decided that it was time to go and work for one of my clients. And the reason I did that was because as a consultant, it's wonderful. You have this great opportunity to work in all sorts of different environments. You have a great opportunity to put together strategic plans, and you have these wonderful opportunities to develop policy for your clients and things. But you're not responsible for making it happen. And so I decided it was time to make it happen, and I went to work for one of my clients. So fast forward, I retire, and Daniel and I discussed, well, what do you do? Because I had lots of opportunities to go work for some other corporations, and we said, you know, Mount Vernon has been so good to us. They've welcomed us back from Europe. They have made a great environment for our children to attend the schools that I attended. And it has been a wonderful community, but it needs help, as in all communities today, because we are having to do more with less, just because of the economic times we live in. And some people don't have the blessings that we have, in that they can spend the time. So at that point, I got engaged in both in child-centric issues, coaching, working in the PTA, working in the band and orchestra boosters. And as I saw things that were happening in our schools that I couldn't influence at the local level, as in the magisterial district, that's when I went to Dan and said, hey Dan, you got to get me on the advanced academics, because I got a problem that we don't have accelerated math in our elementary schools. So I fought hard. The APAC came out with a report saying, hey, all the elementary schools need to have accelerated math. The school board took action. And there were some other things along the way the same way. Well, now I feel like, similar to the situation I was in with consulting to going to the corporate sector, I feel it's the same thing, is that I have been an advocate for the schools. I continue to fight for the schools, but now I want to be held accountable for what I am doing.